you the key of my ass. Yeah.
We are. You didn't say anything. You didn't. No, you did. You just said three things. We're just looking. We look so bad. There's a delay. Didn't you say? There's a delay.
Yeah.
But anyways,
What's poppin' and cracking, guys?
everybody?
Sheesh.
All right. Hey, what's up? Okay, so we are live on on, on Facebook and on YouTube, which is insane.
Yeah.
All right. But first, we'll get the chance to say hi.
Yeah, what's up,
to
everyone?
What's up, everyone?
So-
Alright, how's everyone doing? All right.
If you-
So that was a weird start. I'm
That
not
was a weird
gonna
start,
lie.
yeah.
Because there's a delay. There's a massive delay, but it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. All right. So we're here. We're at the moment, and it's cool to be back.
Mm-hmm.
So we're streaming on 2 platforms right now.
Sheesh.
If you're, if you feel comfortable, why don't you go say hi? All right, go say hi.
Hi to the people in chat.
To anyone, right? To anyone in the chat, or you yourself say hi.
Yep.
All right, say hi. It's cool that we get to stream, and we get to be like in multi platforms.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
multi-platform.
saying?
So if you guys are new to this, so we are. My name is Christian. This is Borgie. If you guys,
Yes.
if you guys are just new to this podcast,
Yes, I
so
forgot to introduce.
yeah, so welcome to Shift Happens, where
Yeah.
shift happens. So feel free
Mic
to
stands, yes.
yes, feel free to share as well with your friends and families.
Yes, for sure. Go share this. All right, we'd love that you guys
Yeah.
get to see. So we got some people in the comments. We got Jared in the comments. All right.
we have
Jared
Jared.
Torres, the Red Sea
Sheesh.
himself, is in the
Sheesh.
comments.
What's up?
All right. We've got this is in Facebook, and another in YouTube. You got Mr. Sisley Paul. All right. So you just say hi. Just go share this. All right. Go share this link to other people, to all people, to all people that you can get to share this to. It's always
Yep.
it's something good. Because I think that most of the things we talk about, all right, not saying they're perfect or anything by all means, right? But we do believe that they do make sense, and they do,
Yeah.
the younger generation would need it, like,
Yeah.
as they
Definitely.
progress through life, as they, move forward, all right? The Starbucks drip, Chris, right? Yes.
Yeah, of
You
course.
just gotta, flex the little venti.
Venti
What is
ice
that?
ice caramel macchiato
Ice caramel
as usual.
macchiato.
I forgot to name it as
Basic.
MacArthur, as
Oh,
usual.
you didn't use it.
But I just named it as Mark.
All right.
You see that?
But yes, of course, we're still in our, what do you call this?
Topic?
Topic. There we
Yes.
go. The one in my head is subtopic, and I have to say topic. Anyways, right, we're still in the topic of, what do you call this?
Love there.
Love there. All right. That is, it is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to talk about, really. All right. Wait. Someone said, "Where's the link for Twitch?" All right.
Oh, we're still not sure
Are we
about.
considering Twitch in the future? Maybe not.
Maybe
Yeah,
it depends.
Who knows?
It
Who
depends,
knows?
honestly.
Yeah, who knows, right? Who knows?
Who knows?
But
Spotify though.
it's gonna be a cool thing. Spotify, on the other hand, is gonna be. I was asked actually if this thing goes on Spotify. I'm like, yeah, it's a good thing to have.
Yeah, I mean, Spotify is actually
Yeah,
good.
it is a good thing to have.
Please
All
sponsor
right.
us.
So the
Um,
Facebook comment is kind of
yeah, it's kind of active. What's up, guys?
very active.
What's
And I
up,
cannot see it.
Arlene? Welcome to Shift Happens.
Yeah.
Welcome, Miss Creasy. What's
There we
up?
There we go. Now I can see it. Now I can see the comments. Beautiful comments.
So, if we could scroll down as well.
Alright. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah. So I see the comments now.
Mhm.
It is. It is. Yeah. It kind of lagged over there.
Yeah, it
I
kinda
have
did
this,
lag.
So that's gonna be good. Anyways, yeah, multi-platform. Of course, it's always a beautiful thing to
Mhm.
be able to do it. All right. I just think that it's one way to reach out a lot
Multiple.
faster.
Yeah, it's.
A lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Because there is so much people who can get to watch it, and they have their preferences.
Yeah, there's that.
Some people want YouTube, some
Some
people
people
only
want
have Facebook
Facebook.
because YouTube takes so much of their
Data.
storage or data or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's so true.
right? So yeah, MySpace. We don't have MySpace. Alright. But anyways, okay, so good to be here. All right, of course we're still in the topic of Love Dare.
Love Dare.
All right, and for tonight, all right, we're gonna talk about our subtopic is love seeks to understand.
Sheesh.
Love seeks to understand. Again, this is I think it is one of those topics that is gonna hit really good again.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, okay, when we say seeks to understand, right, love seeks to understand, what are the first things that would come to your mind? One word, like what is one word that would come to your mind when someone says love seeks to understand?
Wait, seeks.
Yeah, seeks to understand.
I mean, what?
Yeah, one
Accepting.
word, just one word. It doesn't have to be sentence, it doesn't have to be a phrase. Right?
Accepting?
Accepted. Right, people in the chat, you can comment too, right?
Yeah, you guys can put up
guys
what you think.
yeah, what do you guys think, comes into mind when you say love seeks to understand? Because there's so many things that that comes to my head already. Okay, but I want to see, what people would have to, what people would have to think of, what people would have to say, what
Yeah.
people have to, what do you call this? Envision.
Oh, whoa.
All right. Because it could mean many things.
That's true.
Let's see. Love seeks to understand. One thing would be compromise.
Oh yeah,
All right.
true.
If you do wish to seek to understand, all right. There's compromise. There's you said acceptance.
Yeah.
All right. There is. Let's see. What else are there? There is kindness.
Mhm.
Right, there has to be gentleness with understanding. There has to be patience. Right, you know those things, right? Those little things. I
Yeah.
answered everything. That's okay, right? That is okay. But anyways, right? Those things. Again, to the people who are watching, you can comment.
Yeah, feel free to
No,
voice out your
yeah,
opinions.
there's no, what do you call this? No,
Wrong answers.
no wrong answers. There's no shame.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely.
Okay, go answer. Right? Go answer. Give us the best answer you've got. All right. Okay, we're gonna read a passage in Scripture which says Proverbs 3 in verse 13. It says, "How blessed is the man who finds wisdom, and the man who gains understanding." All right. God bless your word in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen. All right. What's up? All right, our streamer friends in the chat. Okay. All right.
What's up?
So, we enjoy, right? We enjoy discovering as much as we can about things we truly care about. That's very true.
Yeah, that's
like
so
things
true.
we are passionate about.
Mhm.
We go in depth with understanding.
Yeah.
And, discovering as much as we can. Let's say, what are you very much passionate about? I'm not saying it's a person, right? It
Yeah,
could be if you want to,
definitely. It can be
right?
anything, honestly.
If you want to, right? If you want to, I'm not gonna.
I can't say music is my passion. that's very common. I would say, as of now, I'm not really into keyboards. If you
I've
right now,
noticed,
so right now I'm not really into
You're
keyboards.
not in the keyboard phase
I'm
as of now.
yeah, I already quit the hobby, but
Okay.
like, sure, if you're gonna give me a keyboard, why not?
Why not?
Why
Okay,
not? Why
okay,
not?
Okay.
But like right now, my passion
Uh-huh.
is probably just playing
Playing
Valorant.
Valorant. Okay.
Playing Sage
the
mainly.
grind has
That's it.
been unreal.
Yeah, honestly,
recently.
the grind's been crazy.
If you do not know, right, we have started to actually, grind.
Yeah.
Passion is fashion, someone says.
Fashion
Right?
is
Fashion is
passion.
fashion. Alright? Or fashion is passion.
Yes.
Right? That is true though. I have, for some reason, alright,
Mhm.
I've just discovered, alright, a great friend called Pinterest. I love Pinterest. Alright? If you're a close friend of mine, right? Yeah. Someone said Grimballs. But really, like,
True.
Pinterest is my best friend as of the moment. Everything, not really everything, but most of the time, right? If I would wear something, it's based off of that.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
It's
Pinterest
based off
is
of that.
Pinterest is mostly where everyone goes to.
Yeah. And it's really, I find it really, I find it very cool that I get it. Oh, that thing looks that thing looks good. I'll try to wear something like that.
Mhm.
That's where I base a lot of my outfits recently. All this
So-
drip, right? All this drip. Okay, I think another passion of Chris is treating, treating people.
Yeah, I mean, maybe my passion is being a good friend.
Being a good friend, I do believe that Christian is a good friend. All right, is a good friend. All right, Pinterest is basic boy. No, I don't think so. Really,
Yo, whoever said that is like so true. If you're into Pinterest right
Yeah.
now, you're so late into the trend.
I
because
know. Like
Pinterest.
yeah, I just got into it now. Like I don't even know. so-
Pinterest was like the main thing back
then. That's what
back
I
then,
heard.
that
That's
was,
why.
like,
That's why
so-
when I
Yeah.
found it, I was like, they're like, all my friends are like, wait, you just knew that now?
Yeah, because like
yeah, I
let's
just knew
say
that
if
now.
you ever get like photo ideas, you
Yes.
get video ideas,
It's
you
all
get
there.
like everything, designs, arts and stuff.
Yes,
It's all in
there.
Pinterest.
So,
That's
yeah.
the thing.
I am late to the trend, people. Call me old soul. No, I'm kidding.
Same.
I'm kidding. All right, but yes, there's so much things we go in depth about when we're passionate about something. Let's say our favorite basketball team, right? We know all the players. We all our favorite football team, right?
The histories.
We'll read. And I remember when we were younger, right? The three of us, me, my brother, and me and my two other brothers. All right, we are into football,
Yeah.
soccer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Any article that helps us, keep up with how they're doing. All right, we'd read it, and I remember like buying books.
Yeah.
Literal. I do not read books. If you know me, I'm not the biggest fan of reading books. But for the sake of, learning the sport and,
Yeah.
actually like going into in depth with the sport, we actually bought books and, I started reading those books.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
I even saw you guys. You guys had like a phase in school where
Yeah,
where we
we-
even make these balls out of
I know,
paper,
yeah.
and then you guys just like do the
That's true.
kickflip thing.
Yeah, that's very much true, If it's cooking, alright, we'd tune into cooking, you know, those channels where they share the best grilling techniques or dessert recipes. I swear, these things are so painful to watch when you're watching it at 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning.
True. I mean, like, I used to be so passionate about mukbang.
It's just that you get so hungry.
Yeah,
it's so
honestly
bad.
back then. For me to just like get over my hunger, I watch.
You want if you guys are bored and you guys really want to do something, go watch cooking videos, go watch
Mukbangs.
go watch those things at midnight, like peak midnight, like you
Yeah.
have 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I swear you'll end up cooking something at the end of the night.
That's true. And then you just eat them.
Yeah, you just eat it,
them
and
with
then
them.
you eat, and then after eating, you're like guilty. Why did I have to?
Yeah,
why
I'm not-
did I cook and all?
I'm supposed to be fasting. I'm on a diet,
Those
bro.
things really, I swear. Like, if there's a subject that appeals to us, we'll take notice anytime it comes up, right?
Mhm.
In fact, it's often like an area of personal study.
Oh, yeah.
Really.
That's
Like,
true.
you actually get in depth with it, like whether it's in a musical instrument or
Mhm.
a game. Right?
Yeah.
I remember Jared and I were talking. If Jared is still here, say hi to Jared in the chat. Right? Remember Jared and I, we have a game. We're playing a new game, right? We're playing a game called Tower Fantasy.
Oh.
And Jared managed. I can't believe this, man. Right? He managed to like hit like 98%, I think.
99.
99% of the map.
Yeah.
In the span of 3 days.
That is crazy.
It is crazy to think about. Like, he went in depth, like, and he knows where to. I was like, 99.7. I was wondering, like, yo, Jared, what can I do here? Because like, I'm not the type of person
Yeah.
who plays those kinds of games that
True.
much, right? But this guy has managed to hit 99.7% in a span
Oh.
of less than a week.
Yeah, in less than a
I
week.
swear.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
You know what's so nuts about this? He plays the game. He also has thesis.
Yeah, he's in the middle of his thesis. Yeah, he plays this game.
He also has
He
like
plays other games, and
he has beta time. At
All right, at what time?
Yeah, at
Until
what,
what time?
Until what
and I
time?
swear, like, yo, how do you get so in depth, man? Like, it is crazy.
And then he says the minimum time to be spent
yeah,
is
this
5
thing
minimum.
in the game is 5 hours.
Minimum, that's
that
minimum.
was minimum, I swear.
minimum.
But like, I didn't believe it until I did it. I was like, yo, it actually, it's nearly 5 hours. But if you finish fast enough,
Yeah, that's the
it's
thing.
gonna take a little bit shorter. But dude, that in depth, man, in a span of a week, it's insane.
Yeah, that's
Alright?
crazy.
It is insane. It's fine, of course, right? To have outside interests and to be, knowledgeable about certain things, certain areas, and life in general.
Yeah.
Right? But this is where love would ask the question: how much do you know about your mate? All right, your
Oh, yeah,
mate,
your
someone you're actually like, someone you love, someone you care for.
Someone you
alright?
spend most of your
Yeah, someone you spend most of the time. Like, how much do you know them, right? If you do not have one, you have a friend.
You have friends,
You have
like
friends,
best friend or something like
alright?
that.
Best friend. Oh yes. All right, best friends.
Best
I swear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All the secrets
I'm
are
not
there.
gonna lie. But yeah, your friends. All right. Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
Why are you laughing? All right. Your friends, if this doesn't apply to you because you don't have, a partner yet.
Why
Your
did you
friends
not have a
then, your
friend?
friends, right? Your friends or your best friends, as Christian have said.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Or your
yeah. How much do you know them?
how much do you know? I would
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you know my brother, right? If you guys don't know, Seki and Christian are amazing friends. All right?
on a scale
On
of
a
one
scale of 1 to 10.
I would say 10.
10.
Yeah.
Seki, are you there? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much can you say you know Christian? Like,
What?
he said what? 7, 8. All right. See how much Christian knows? All right. Christian knows about Seki and Seki knows about Christian. It is insane. Christian knows 10. 10 out of 10.
I know a lot of things a lot about
Yeah,
people.
and
that's the thing.
Seki is 8 out of 10. Oh, Christian's still a little bit private though.
Yeah, I really haven't opened up
So,
much.
if you guys wanna unravel his secrets, he's open for business. No,
No.
I'm joking. I'm joking. All right, 15 out of 10 best friends. Jared says. Well, it is true. Like there are some, I have some friends like who know me in and out. Like
Yeah, there's that.
really in and out. Like all my kalokohans and
All
my
the
stuff.
past.
Yes, all my past, all my present, all my and yeah, they know it. They know I have some friends, and how much do you really know them, right?
Yeah,
Thinking,
that's true.
back to the days when you barely knew each other.
Yeah.
All right, all right, till now, right? Didn't you study, that your friend or
Mhm.
maybe someone if you're in a relationship with someone someone you love, right? Didn't you like study them? I know this is weird to hear.
Yeah, like,
but,
did you
actually-
study them, observe? Or
Yeah,
something?
observe
yeah,
them.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
their
observe
habits.
traits.
Yeah, their
yes.
habits.
This is very, very common. I swear, like, if you do not do this to your friend, or if your friend does not do this to you, I don't think you can consider yourself close friends.
Yeah, because like what they order all the time.
You know what they would order. You know what they would do. All right, those things, really, like those
Yeah.
things, those little things, those big things, right? It's kind of something that applies to your friends, to someone, your partner, to someone you love. Yeah,
Mhm.
those things, like. Cause I do study my friends, like I do. I know it feels like weird and creepy-ish that you're studying them and you're stalking them or whatever. It's not that. It's not like stalking or anything. But you're just studying them and you're just observing them, like how they would approach people, how they would talk to people, how
Yep.
they would, deal with certain things, or their
we,
mannerisms.
we should probably ask chat like,
Yeah.
what's one thing you guys
Oh
notice?
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
What is one thing, alright,
You
that you
guys-
have observed from, let's say it's your best friend, your close
like
friend,
your
or your
partner.
partner, your lover, alright, whatever. That you don't have to tell their name.
You don't have to tell their name.
name, but you just tell them. What do you notice like the most about these people?
Their habit.
Their
like,
habit, whether it's a habit, whether it's a mannerism they do.
Mhm.
All right. What is it like? What? No, can you give us something? Right? Anything really? Like whether it's if you don't have friends, go make some. All right. No. I'm kidding. But if you don't have friends, let's say to your sibling or to your family member.
Oh, yeah, to your-
right? What is something that you could say that this person does this a lot, like come on, just a quick one.
Just a quick one,
Right?
just one.
Just
Okay.
one. I'll read one in the chat and then just one, quick one. Anything, right? Anything. Right, to all those people who are in a relationship, now is your time to shine. Right, now's your time to shine. I noticed that they like watching me with you a lot. Hey!
Yo.
Hey! Thank you. Thank you for watching. But yeah, no, like, those little things, like what they want to watch always. Because there are people, like, who just want to watch horror. I do not know the reason why.
Oh yeah,
There's
they
always
watch.
going to be a reason behind that, for sure. But, like, why do you think that people want to watch horror movies a lot more than comedy?
It's
Why
fun.
would no? I mean, cause like I'm not like the biggest fan of of horror. Like,
Yeah.
it's alright to watch. It's alright. Like I do not like. I'm not like, ooh, I'm scared. I don't want to watch.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Like I'm really just okay to be there, to be watching. I'm fine with that. With all of that. It's just that I find it weird that people actually appreciate horror. I think I appreciate horror films when they have a very unique plot twist.
Oh yeah,
Like-
that's
Like
one of them.
Us, is it Us?
Oh yeah, Us.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's Jordan Peele's, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
that something like that movie
Yeah.
is insane. Like
Yeah.
I appreciated that one, even though it's a
He has
horror
a new one.
Yeah, I haven't
nope.
watched that. Yeah.
It's coming out.
Yeah, it's coming out. I'm
Yeah.
actually excited to watch that one. But yeah, those certain things, because as normal, I'm not saying that everyone, but like as, what's casual is that they would want something that would make their heart happy or themselves happy. That's why people lean more into watching comedy or rom-com or even like romantic stuff because it makes their heart happy. It makes
Yeah.
them, makes them more joyful or something, right? But with the people who watch horror films, there really is, I find it weird that, people appreciate that. I mean,
You
no,
find
not,
me
not
weird?
No, 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 not weird that people appreciate it, but like I find it weird that people like enjoy, enjoy and prefer watching horror than watching.
Why not?
No, no, no. Of course, it's like it's okay. There's no, there's no
Yeah.
no wrong,
Yeah, there's no
wrong choice or
yeah.
opinion when it comes to these like movies. But it's just weird. I find it very fascinating. I'm not gonna say weird. I'm gonna say fascinating that people would ooh, they like watching horror.
I
man.
would say, let's say from my perspective, I actually just love watching
yeah,
horror.
yeah.
Probably is because I want something to give me a thrill.
Oh, there's
the
that
thing.
too. Yeah,
It's like
I understand
rom-coms, you're
Yeah,
expected to,
yeah.
happy ending and all that
That
stuff.
is true, though. That is true. I think that's also partly the reason why.
Yeah, so
I don't
when I watch horror movies,
Yeah,
the thing is,
it's always.
I would say a horror movie's scary or that good if it actually got me scared.
Scared. That's true.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true. I think. Okay. One weird thing about me and my younger brother. The reason why we don't like what do you call this watching horror films. Not that we don't like it. It's just because we predict. And
Yeah, there's
actually,
that.
It's very predictable.
Mhm.
So like, oh, something will come up here, and then, yeah, something does come up.
Mm-hmm.
So something like that. I think that's the reason why. Yeah, I get why you're saying that too. Like rom-coms and they're all the same most of the time. Either the guy or the gal loses something.
Yeah.
And, they break up and then they mend back together. Something like that. All right. So
Mhm.
yeah, that does make sense. When you think about it. How about you guys? How about the people in the chat? Are you guys more are you guys like do you guys love horror or do you guys don't love horror? That's a quick poll that you guys could
quick poll
answer,
you guys could
right, while
probably.
while we continue on and on and on and on.
Yeah,
Alright.
so anyone new to the chat, so welcome to Shift Happens. This is Borgie and Seki. Borgie. Borgie
What?
Christian. Borgie Christian. So,
All right. Okay. Going back. All right. Going back. When a man. All right. Or is trying to win. In this perspective, when a man's trying to win the heart of a woman, he studies her. I'm not sure if it's vice versa. I do not know. All right. But as
Yeah.
a guy, I could attest to it. I could attest to it too. I'm not sure if all guys do this though.
well, you learn.
Not really learn, but you actually study her. Like study her, like how she walks.
Yeah,
what
I've
she
done
does
that.
when she's
I've
nervous. You know those things?
Yeah, like the tone of their voice if they're lying or
Yeah, if
something
they're
like
lying. I'm not sure if anyone, if this applies to women. Can someone confirm in the chat? All right, but yes, I have done this.
I've done
like
that.
I observe like, oh, what does she do when she's nervous? What does she do when yeah,
She's
those
hungry.
Things, yeah, and, the tone of their voice. That is true. Right? Her, you get to learn her likes, dislikes, habits,
Mhm.
hobbies. Right? But after you win the heart of the person you like, right? You would often stop learning about that person.
Yeah.
Which is which happens very often.
True.
Right? It is it's also a good mistake. It's not it's a mistake. All right. An honest mistake a lot of people make.
Yeah.
Right, the mystery and challenge of knowing her seems a lot less intriguing, right? And he finds his interest drifting to other areas already, because you've already won her heart, so you feel like oh, I don't have to do it anymore.
Yeah, there's
right?
that.
So yeah, there are many cases like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's also true, apparently, for many cases of women who start off admiring and building respect for the person that they desire, the man they want, right? But after they're together already, those feelings begin to fade as reality, right, reveals that her prince, right, or, is a flawed and imperfect man, right? Yet there are still hidden things to discover about your partner,
Yeah.
right, or your friends, right? And this understanding will help draw you closer together, right? It can even give you favor in the eyes of your mate, right? Right? Good understanding produces favor, right? Consider the following, perspective, right? if the amount you studied your partner, or all right, before you guys got together, all right, were equal to the high school diploma, or then you should continue to learn about your mate, all right, until you gain a college degree, right?
Yeah.
A master's degree, a doctorate degree, when you think about it, right? Thinking of it as lifelong journey that draws you and your partner closer together,
closer.
right? Because I think it is a very common mistake, I should say. Like, you stop learning about the person you like.
Yeah, there's that.
You stop learning about the person you're into just because you guys got together already. Like, because I think what many people would consider, I'm not sure what many people would consider, even to the younger generation, to the people who haven't gotten to have a relationship yet with someone. I think the hardest part that most people would say is that part where you're making ligaw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that is the hardest part. A lot of people would say. Like
You're courting them.
Yeah, the courting stage is very hard because you'd have to
Impress.
yes,
You
you have
gotta.
to impress.
do
You have to
some
be at your
stuffs.
best state. But after that, though, everything just drops. Sometimes even drastically drops.
Yeah, sometimes you just
slowly,
stop.
But it drops.
Mhm.
All right, it does drop. All right, and I think that is a very common mistake, and it's a huge mistake people make.
Mhm.
Right, I think it is good too, right? Like that you still get to know her,
Mhm.
because there's more to a person than just seeing them, just hearing them, right?
That's true.
It's an everyday thing. Like, it's everyday because she might or he might have learned a new skill that you didn't know, right? Let's say she learned it, or he or she learned a skill today.
Yeah.
Right. Tomorrow you don't know that. Right?
That's
There's
true.
something new that has been added to her, her list of skills, something like that.
Mhm.
Right. I think one thing that you gotta know, right? This is very common. Right? This is very common. I think a lot of the new generation or people who are in a relationship now have been open more
Oh yeah.
to talking about certain things, right?
Yeah.
But things like this, because I think if you're in a relationship, well, it depends on the relationship. On the stage of your relationship, I don't think you can be asking this. I think you can, all right? But I think it's gonna feel weird if you ask this in the earliest part of your relationship. I think
Okay.
you get to speak about these things when you're a lot deeper, all right? I think do you know what is their greatest hopes and dreams? That is one thing you could ask your partner, right? Do you fully understand how they prefer to give and receive love? Dude, I swear.
Oh yeah.
It is a big blessing to have what do you call this? What's the term? Love languages. There we go. It is a very big blessing that the love languages are more prominent. They're a lot more spoken of these days.
Yeah. The thing is, if you know.
Yes, if you know and they know, it's gonna be a lot easier for you. I swear. If you know and your partner knows their love language, I swear you guys could move mountains.
You guys
together.
could click.
No, but it's gonna be a lot easier for you.
Yeah, it's just gonna go smoother.
Yeah, it's gonna go smoother because I think one big factor, right? One big factor is that this isn't a common thing to talk about. Not all people know
Oh yeah.
the 5 love languages, so it becomes harder to gauge.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
To gauge your partner rather than just knowing, right? You'd have to to gauge your partner. What does she like? What does he like?
Well, I
And
give the
if
wrong
you guys
thing.
do not know what the 5 love languages are, they're acts of service, they're
Um,
physical touch, they're words of affirmation, gifts,
Yeah.
and did I say acts of service?
Yeah, you said acts of service. Quality time.
There we go.
Yes, quality
So those
time.
are the 5. All right, and I think this is something you should know,
Yeah.
right, about your partner.
And yourself,
Right.
actually.
And yourself too. Yourself
It's also
too,
important to know
included, right? Do you know what is their greatest fear? What is what are their struggles? All right, because some fears people don't want to talk about their fears.
Oh yeah, there's like their past trauma
Yeah, their
or
past
like
traumas.
something that can be used against them.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Because people always would want to have their guards up.
Yeah, there's
Right?
that.
They wouldn't want to be vulnerable, even if it's to someone they're very greatly invested. In.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to feel vulnerable, so they
That's
keep
true.
their guard up. Maybe put your guard down, man. Put your guard down. All right. Some of the problems you have in relating to your um, your partner is it's simply because you do not understand them, like understand like in a way that like fully understand.
Mm-hmm.
Fully understand. I think that is also one of the biggest reasons why people get into quarrels as
Yeah,
in a
that's
relationship is because you do not fully understand or you do not understand. Sometimes you don't even try to understand because
yeah.
you're so
It's
infuriated. You're
it's
so
the same.
mad.
It's also the same as last
annoyed.
week's
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah, topic. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
I
same
think
as-
it's because you're so mad, you're so annoyed, you're so pissed, or that you fail to understand them.
Mhm.
All right, they probably react very differently to certain situations than you do.
That's true.
And you can't figure out why.
Yeah.
That is very, very true. That's very,
Mhm.
very common. All right, most especially, okay, because you guys have to understand, you guys are raised in two different households.
That's true. You guys are not siblings.
You guys are two different people. You guys are two separate individuals
That's true.
with different characteristics, with different traits, with different, standpoints, with different, beliefs and all. So you guys are two different people, all right? And you get annoyed, you get pissed. That, why can't I understand you? or
Yeah.
something. These differences, even the ones that are relatively insignificant, all right, can be the cause of many fights and conflicts in your relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
Very true.
The
I swear.
smallest.
Very, very true. Like these little things that we talked about this
Yeah, it's last week.
These little things that
The
you
smallest
have,
things.
The smallest of things turn into the biggest of battles, I swear.
Yeah.
Very big too. Right? That's because as the Bible says, we tend to revile those things and we don't understand. We try not to understand most of the time because we're just consumed by our emotions.
That's true.
All right. There are reasons for for their preferred tastes and preferences. That's true. Like music taste. I think who's the biggest influence of your music taste?
I would say Panic at the Disco.
Mm-hmm. Why did you choose like Panic at the Disco? Is
Um,
it because of a certain someone, or it's just because you vibe with them a lot more, or something?
I would say number one is Brendan,
Yeah.
and then probably the song itself,
song
like
you sing.
like let's say the instrumentals.
Yeah, huh? You just love
yeah.
that one. I see. No, because like there are reasons for, as I said, there are reasons for their taste or their
Yeah, that's true.
preferences. Like us growing up, my dad loved to play lots and lots of metal, and rock
Mm-hmm.
bands in our household back then. All right. I remember we just hear Red Hot Chili Peppers playing like in
Oh,
or like summer, right?
Yeah.
Summer, and we would hear this at like 8 o'clock in the morning. We just hear that thing play, and then we have Metallica play, and then Dream Theater. You just hear Dream Theater play. This is all at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Crazy.
Right? But sometimes my dad would start playing Earth, Wind and Fire. All right, so those things they kind of contribute to
Mhm.
the way like we have our music taste now.
Mhm.
All right, there's that. All right, the reason why we love the groovy ones, the funky ones, it's because it was all because of those,
Mhm.
right? Each nuisance, right, in your partner's backstory, in your partner's character, I mean, has a backstory, which is very true.
That's true.
I think I need everyone to understand this, even to your friends. All right, to your friends. All right, to your family members. You might be young. All right, you might be young. You might be young to say that, oh, I shouldn't even, I don't even need to understand this because I'm young, and
Yeah.
it's not gonna help that I know these things. But I think it will help you understand, most especially. I'll lean this a little bit towards your family first, right? Most especially to those who's got issues with your family.
Mm-hmm.
Alright? I want you to understand that. Alright? each, all right, and every, all right, nuisance in um, your parents' character has a backstory. Right? The reason they are what they are right now, right, is because there's a backstory behind
That's true.
that. Right? The reason why they believe that this way of raising you is is the best way is because there is a backstory. I need you to understand that as young as you are, because it's gonna help you become a more understanding person as
Yeah,
you
that's
grow
true.
up, as you grow older. I think it changes the way you would see people.
Yeah,
All right?
definitely.
Not just your friends, your close friends or your family members or your partner. I think it would just change the way you see them and that you wouldn't judge everything that they do immediately.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I think as a young teen or as a young teen, as a teenager.
Are you still a
young-
teenager?
I'm not a teenager.
Oh my
anymore.
gosh, we're
Right?
old.
But as a person of the young age, I think it is very easy to judge people, and we would love to judge people.
Oh yeah.
Just because we
It's,
can.
I feel like when you reach your teenage years,
That is
that's
like the
when you're.
peak.
That's your peak judgmental.
Yeah.
Like, it's like if you're a kid, you're like, okay.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
okay.
And as you grow up, you just start to judge.
What are those shoes?
Yeah, like like why are you like that?
Why are
I
you
think
like
that is
that?
one of the worst questions to be asked. Like,
Yeah,
why
why
are you
are
like
you-
that?
yeah, that's-
like, yo, you do not understand
Oh
how
my
how bad that hurts.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Like,
I remember
what's
like.
wrong with me?
Like when you get asked that question, then you
Yeah.
reflect back into your life.
yeah,
You're like,
yo, what have I done?
what?
You know what I mean?
What did I do?
When you get asked that, like, why are you like that? Like,
Oh my
yo,
gosh! You
like,
start having flashbacks.
Yeah, you start
What am
double
I
thinking
like this, that?
everything. You start just start thinking about everything. But yeah, all right. I need you to understand that as in your young age, right? In our young age, because I'm still young too. In our young age, I think we need to understand that is that there is a backstory to everything that our our friends, our family members, our
Yeah.
partners have. There's always a backstory. Why does she hate this?
Yeah.
Why does she hate speaking in front of people?
Yeah,
Why
that's
does
true.
she or why does she love speaking in front of people? There are those things, right? Why do they love, why does he love to why does he distance himself from people? Why does he why does he go go to all these
Mhm.
people? And why does he hang a lot outside a lot more? I think
Yeah.
there's always a reason. Excuse me. There's always going to be a backstory to that, right? And you have to understand, knowing and understanding those things at a very young age could help.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
understand, and of course, it's gonna help you become a better person because you're a lot more understanding. You're a
Mhm.
lot more,
You see things differently.
yeah, you view things differently. You don't view them. I'd always think of it this way. You'd always view it. You wouldn't view it in the first person's perspective.
Yeah.
You'd view it in the third person's
Mhm.
perspective because like, why do they like it? Because and you wouldn't judge them for it, but you'd understand them for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright. See, each element of who they are, right, how they think, right, how they're, or what they're like, right, what their like is, right, is in a set of guiding principles, which often makes sense, right, only to the person who holds them. Right? Someone said fourth person.
Sheesh.
Fourth-
Fourth wall breaking.
The fourth wall. I swear, if you break the fourth wall, you're kind of crazy. I'm not gonna.
You're next level, dude. What you
You're next
taking?
level. Alright. Again, each element of who they are, right, how they think, and what he's like is, or what they're like, is couched in a set of guiding principles, which often makes sense only to the person who holds them. But it's worth the time it will take to study, why they are the way they are. All right. I think that is very true.
Mhm.
All right. It would pay, right, to understand them. Because it's gonna help you in your relationship as well together.
Yeah, that's true.
When you understand them and you get to see, well, why are they like that?
Definitely.
Of course, you wouldn't go and ask them.
You can ask. You cannot
Don't-
personally
please don't do
just
that.
randomly.
Right,
Why
but
are you like this?
Like study it in yourself. Why are they like that? Why do they respond
Yeah.
in fear instead of respond in you know, in patience and in, in confidence that, oh, this person's trying to teach me something or tell me something.
It's true.
Alright? Why do they respond in, in in certain different ways? Right? It's because, and it will help your relationship because, now then you would know that, oh, this is why. Now this is why. So I have to be more careful when I speak about these things or,
Yeah.
those things. Alright? If you miss the level of intimacy with your partner, right? You once shared with your partner, right? One of the best ways to unlock their heart again is, by making, a commitment to know them. Just
Yeah, that's
know
true.
them.
Just
Right?
know them.
Like, know them. Study them, right? Read them like a book. You're trying to understand, right? Read them like the game you're trying to play, alright? Read them.
Flick.
Read them like a book.
Flick it.
Alright? But read them, try to understand them, understand their fears, understand their traumas, understand their joys.
Definitely.
Why are they so happy when you talk about certain things? Why are they not happy when you talk about
Yeah.
certain
Why is this their humor?
Yeah, like why is their humor like that? Alright, you're becoming a psychologist, right?
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
psychologist in your relationship, right? Because it would help, alright? Growing up right now and hearing, people talk about it, love and, your relationship, loving someone is simple yet complex
Yes.
at the same time. I could say that.
True.
It is simple in a way that you just gotta love.
Yeah.
Right? When you think about it in that sense,
You just gotta
in
love.
that perspective, you just gotta love them. But it's complex in all the other dimensions it has.
It's true.
There are so much dimensions, there's so much categories that like this one, like loving them, understanding them. It is not a simple task to do. It's not a simple thing to do, but it makes your relationship a lot better. There are little men and little and big factors that play onto your relationship.
That's
with
true.
Each other. And ask questions, right? The Bible says the ear of the wise seeks knowledge, right? Love takes initiative to begin conversation.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Alright? Again.
I agree to that.
Okay. I'm gonna say this one, alright? Just this once. Alright? Shoot your shot.
Oh.
Alright?
Yeah, you guys should
I'm
definitely.
saying, right? Shoot your shot. Whether you're a guy, you're a gal, shoot your shot, right? Don't think that you're not, you're not. If you think you're ready and you believe you're ready, shoot your shot.
Yeah, why not?
Just shoot your shot, You'll never know where it will get you. Okay? You'll never know where it will get you. Alright, I'm just gonna keep it there. Alright? I'm just gonna keep it
When
there.
you get rejected, it is what it is.
If you do get rejected, hey, okay. If you do get rejected, move on.
Yeah, that's it. Just move on.
Move on. Alright? You don't have to overcomplicate it. You don't have to, drag yourself through the depth of the abyss just because you got rejected. Move on.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe it's God's way of telling you that's not the person I'm pushing you towards.
Yeah, or you're not ready.
Right? You're not ready for her yet.
Mhm.
Or for them yet. Alright, so yeah. Okay, go.
Definitely.
Alright, I'm gonna say that just now.
Shoot your
Right?
shot.
Anyways, love takes initiative, right? Start conversations, right? Again, whatever relationship you're thinking of, with that person that you like or something, alright, it's not gonna happen if you do not approach and talk to them.
That's
right?
true.
Whatever fantasy you're thinking of is never gonna happen if you do not say hi at least. Hi.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, like like the Disney loves stuff.
Yeah, it's
those are
not like
those
that.
are not true.
Right?
Legit. I mean, those are literally
Like
just
that.
one way to.
I hate to break it to you guys.
Yeah.
Right? Especially to the younger generation right out there. I hate to break it to you, but okay. Right?
Yeah.
It starts with, a simple hi. Alright? Your love story could start with a simple hi, a hello. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Enough of me saying that. Right? In order to get your way open up, right? They need to know that that your desire for understanding them is real and genuine. That's also
true. Mm-hmm.
Alright? You're doing it not to because it's hard to be vulnerable in front of someone.
That's true. That's
Right?
very difficult.
Well, even if it's to your family members, right? It is kind of hard, really.
Yeah.
You know, to be open and to be vulnerable in front of them. But you have to understand that when they're doing this to you, they're doing this for you. Right? They're opening up, right? You have to know that, you know, tell them that it's real and it's genuine. It's not
Mhm.
to harm them. It's not to, you know, to what do you call this? To expose them or anything. But it's just
Yeah.
because, you know, because you're genuinely and you know you want to be real with them. I want to be real with you. I want to know you, like know you a lot more. You
Mhm.
know, listen, wise men store up knowledge, but with the mouth of the foolish ruin is at hand. All right.
Yeah.
The goal of understanding them, all right, is to hear them, not to tell them what you think.
Yeah.
Just to hear them.
Just listen.
Understand them.
Just listen.
Just listen, all right? I think, all right, another tip, all right, another
Tips and
beautiful
Borgie.
tip. No joke, all right, no joke, because this thing works and has worked,
Okay.
all right? Be a great listener.
Yes. True.
If they don't need you to speak, and you know, of course, you could feel, you know, the environment that you guys, you know, are at.
Mhm.
Not the
Not the
physical,
li-
not physical
No, no,
environment,
no, no.
right? But the emotional environment
Yes.
you're at.
Yes.
Alright, just feel it. If you need to just listen, then please listen.
Yeah. Go with their
Just
vibe
listen.
and like listen.
Do not, you know, add any other thing because it could ruin it for you. Okay? Because some people just want someone to hear, you know, to listen to them.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Because like sometimes they just like make it. What's worse is that they make it about themselves.
Yes.
That's
yeah,
like-
that's the worst.
That's
one.
the major red flag
like,
about when
why-
you're just supposed to listen.
Listen, but yeah, they make,
Make it about you, like,
themselves. That is true.
Bro, what?
Alright? Even if they're not talkative at all, right?
Yeah.
Love calls you to draw out the deep water that dwells within,
Mhm.
right? You know, just listen to them. Like, listen to them. Listen to, you know, listen to them. Speak. Listen to them, you know. To listen to them express their feelings out, their, you know, and just listen. Just,
Yeah,
you know,
just-
just be there. Just be present.
be there.
At the moment. You know, be there to listen. I think, all right, this is an underrated trait that you could probably have or you could develop.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
This, all right, okay, this trait of, you know, being there, being present, being able to listen is an underrated trait. I swear.
True.
No matter how, okay, if you think the person is way out of your league, let them, you know, and you start hearing, I swear it is underrated because sometimes they would just want someone to hear them.
That's true.
Most of the time, all right, okay. I have had lots of experiences with that one. They just want someone to listen.
That's true. That's
yeah,
true.
at the end of the conversation, all right, it's of course, right, love is more than that, right? You know, you guys being together in a relationship, it's gonna be more than just that, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, but at the end of every conversation, all right, you know, I have like lots of people would just come up and say, all right, this is random people, many people, right?
Mhm.
Many other people. They would just go, thank you for listening. Like,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never had anyone listen to me.
I feel like that's like the biggest compliment.
Yeah, that's, I think, for me, like, okay, that was very cool. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, because like, to think about it, why is that thing so? Why, you know, why did they say that I haven't had anyone listen to me in so long? Just that, all right, means that there's so much input, all right,
Yeah.
through them, but there's no output.
That's true.
There's no output at all. All right. Social media, all right, the news, you know, everything is all input. It's all just input to
Yeah.
you. Input, 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 input. And you know, their other relationships, their, you know, their other, you know, their
It's true.
problems. It's all just inputs.
Yeah.
Most of the time people don't have output.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
They
true.
have it's either they don't have, you know, they don't know how to, or they don't have a way to output.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think that is a big, you know, a big concern.
Yeah.
Alright?
Like they don't have
These
like a
days.
copium.
Yeah, there's
coping.
copium.
Copium. Copium.
Copium.
Copium.
Alright. But yeah, there's just so much input and very minimal output, if not zero output.
Yeah,
I
zero.
swear. All right. There's too much, right? There's just too much, right? That's that's with anything too. I can't believe you said copium.
Copium.
Anyways, right? No, you can ask God for discernment, right? The
Yeah.
Lord gives wisdom from His mouth, right? Come knowledge and understanding. Things like gender differences, family backgrounds, all right, varied life experiences, all right. It can cloud, all right, your ability to to know your partner a lot better, all right.
Yeah.
Their heart, their heart, their motivations, right. But God is giver of wisdom, all right. Lord will show you, all right, what you need, right, in order to to know and love them better.
Mm-hmm,
Right.
definitely.
Excuse me. By wisdom, right? A house is built. By understanding, it is established. And by knowledge, the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. That's in Proverbs 24. All right. There is a depth of beauty and meaning inside, your person,
Yeah.
your partner. All right. That will amaze you as you discover, more
Mhm.
of it. All right. Enter the mystery with expectation and enthusiasm. All right. Desire, a genuine and pure desire, right? To know this person even better than you do now, right?
Yeah,
Make
definitely.
Them, all right? Your chosen field of study, and right? You will feel, yeah, it's gonna help you guys a lot better as well. Like your
Mhm.
relationship's gonna progress a lot better.
You guys get
You
closer.
guys can get closer as well.
Mhm.
So those things, right? Those things. I think that is a key takeaway for tonight, since we're ending, right? That one, like, I need you guys have to understand too that the world, all right, and the world we live in has been, has had too much input.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
true.
lives of everyone. Like social media dictates, the say of many people these
Yeah.
days. Social media has become the say, all right. It has become the say. Like if you do not incline with social media, then your say is wrong.
Yeah, that's
Right?
true.
There has been so many of that, and I think it's just wrong, right? To let social media dictate your relationship.
That's true.
Alright, you cannot. Alright, if you do really love and genuinely, care for someone. Alright, you cannot let social media dictate your relationship.
That's definitely.
Alright,
Yeah.
you cannot let whatever you see, whatever you hear in social media dictate what your relationship is gonna be like, because in social media there's so much. Let's just give one. There's so much. There are many
Yeah, there's
things
definitely a
out
lot.
there. All right, but let's say, all right, you have the biggest one now is that all men are cheaters. Let's just say.
Oh,
alright,
yeah.
all men are cheaters. All right, you cannot go around and generalize it and even add your partner to the whole equation.
Oh yeah.
Right? Most especially if you do know, all right? If you know that your person, that your man, right, is gonna be offended by that. Right? Because there are people who gets offended by it.
Oh, yeah, there's
who would get
definitely.
offended like,
That's
why
like-
would you consider me
It's
a
like
cheat?
hot topic
Yeah, and
on
it's gonna
Twitter.
be a big, right? They're gonna make the whole fight a lot bigger.
Yes.
All right? If you do know, then don't generalize your man with it. Alright? Or, your person with it. Whether that's, vice versa. Alright? Man, woman. Alright? Do not do it. Alright? Do not
Mhm,
do it.
definitely.
Do not let social media dictate your relationship.
That's true.
Alright? And again, alright? Our topic is love seeks to understand.
Mhm.
Again, as I said earlier, there's too much input these days. Less output or very minimal output. If your partner needs it, your friend needs it, your mom, your dad, your sibling
true.
needs it, let them, it's not lashing out, it's understanding them.
That's yeah.
If you see it as they're lashing out, that's not how you should see it. Alright?
Yes.
Understand them. Alright, understand them. It's a beautiful thing to do. Alright, it's a beautiful and underrated thing to do.
That's
really.
definitely
Listening, having someone listen to you, very much underrated. People do not have that one. a lot
Yeah,
these
a lot
days.
of people don't have that kind of outlet.
Yeah,
Like,
these days, like it's very hard for them to find
yeah,
one.
that's
That's the
why
reason why people go to.
they resort to a lot of things.
Yes.
That's true. That's why when people don't find the outlet, someone to talk to,
Yeah.
they just
It-
like let's say they drink or
They try.
yeah,
Other things.
they try things that they think would
Help and
help
benefit
or
them.
benefit them or
Yeah.
like at least put their minds out of that.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. And that leads to many more things. For
yeah, it leads to more problems.
Yeah,
so
more problems.
yeah.
And it's for another topic for sure.
yes,
It's a bigger topic. All right. But yeah, this thing, all right. I think that understanding why people act in certain ways, why people, think in certain ways,
Mhm.
it's all again as we talked about earlier. It's all because of a backstory.
Yes,
There's always
it's a
backstory
background.
behind it. There's always gonna be a background behind it.
Definitely.
Me, as someone who genuinely loves and cares, as pure as pure as you can be, right? As genuine as
Mhm.
you can be. Try and understand them for for your relationship because
That's true.
not to be able to humiliate them or not to be able to to um
To
yeah,
have something
to
to
harm them,
yeah.
right? But to just be just to genuinely like I want to know you, like I want to know
Yeah.
your stance towards certain things. I want to know just that. It goes a long way.
Yeah.
It will go a long way. All right. So, okay, that is it. All right, that is it for love seeks to understand.
Yes.
All right, this is love there. All right, and this is shift happens. All right, where
Shift happens.
Okay, so I hope that you guys have learned much, or if you understood much.
Yeah.
All right, you may have not learned, but I hope you understood. Alright, no.
I hope you guys
Yeah,
listen.
We hope you guys listen because love seeks
Oh.
to understand. No,
Yes.
No, I hope like you understood. Like you understood that. Yeah, you understood what we were trying to, to say, what we're trying to talk about, and because I believe that really, I'm grateful. I'm very, very
Yeah.
grateful. I've told this to some of my friends, most of my friends in college, my close friends in college, and my brothers. I said I'm very grateful that I have learned these things at a very young age
Oh yeah, that's true.
because now that I've known this in a very young age, then I wouldn't, misstep.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know, misstep,
When you go out.
Yeah, when I go out, when I start, living life and having, a family, having
Mhm.
relationships and all. It's gonna change everything, like literally everything that has, that I once viewed, right?
That's true.
Because at a young age, most especially when you're young, you don't have your stand yet.
Yeah, definitely.
So it is very complicated, alright? So, but this one, right, knowing and understanding this at a very young age, right, you might not understand it or you might not see it yet, but it is gonna help.
Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna help you view the world in a much more mature way.
Yeah, in a
I would
mature
say.
way.
Yeah. So yes, we thank you guys for tuning in. Alright, well you see you guys on the next. Alright. It has been amazing to be able to see you guys right on Facebook and in YouTube
And YouTube Live.
Alright. So yes, yeah, that would be it for Fuel Nights and Shift Happens. Okay, we'll see you guys in the next. There's more to come. Alright, and yeah, you can follow us on our social
so
media pages.
Facebook we have right now.
Yeah, Facebook,
Instagram,
Instagram, yes.
Twitter,
Twitter, yes, we do have
TikTok.
Twitter, right? We do have Twitter.
What else do we have?
TikTok. We've got Discord.
Discord, yes. Yeah,
yeah,
YouTube.
LinkedIn, no,
Yeah, it's in the description if you guys are watching YouTube.
Right, YouTube, it's all there. Right, so yes, right, it is amazing. Right, it has been an amazing talk.
Yeah.
Right, peace out, everyone. Thank you guys for tuning in.
See you guys
We love
next
you guys
week.
so much. We'll see you guys next week. All right. Yep. Goodbye, everyone. Peace out.
Sheesh.
Woo. All right. I'm not sure if our tech guys are still,
Yeah,
they're still busy.
let me just finish this.
Yeah. Peace out, everyone.
That's some good coffee.